Inter Milan. If you look at both teams, Manchester City won the league in England. Inter Milan came third in the Serie A. If you look at player quality, from the goalkeeping department to the defense to the midfield to the attack, Man City is superior to Inter Milan. Now, Inter Milan have some decent players. Lukaku, depends on what you think about him. Lautaro Martinez, in the midfield, Barella, Brozovic, Skriniar at the back. They have a decent team, but in comparison to Manchester City, they don't come close. De Bruyne, Haaland, Walker, Diaz, Laporte, Stones, Edison. Manchester City are all their players are top quality, and they're all fit. Inter Milan have a few injuries to struggle with, but Manchester City have almost a fully fit squad to pick from. No matter my prejudice or some of the fans dislike or hate for Manchester City, there's nothing we can do on Saturday. Let's be real. I've not said it's impossible for Inter Milan to just pull a fast one. There can be a refereeing controversial decision that could go for Inter Milan. There might be a red card. There might be some injuries or food poisoning that could affect Manchester City. Then Inter Milan can take full advantage of that. Aside from that, if you look at it logically, there are other ways for Inter Milan to actually beat Manchester City. I don't say it. As in terms of manager, Pep is superior to Inzaghi. Is it Inzaghi that's still your manager? Pep is superior. Let me quickly check. I think it's still Inzaghi, or am I tripping? Actually, I've done my research. Let me check real quick. I'll do that later. I don't want to waste time on that. But let's look at it. What chance do Inter Milan have against Manchester City? There's no chance. There is no chance. The only chance I can muster up in my head, hypothetically, is like if Inter Milan actually score first, maybe there's a defensive error from Manchester City or a lapse of concentration, and Inter Milan take the lead and they defend for their life. Even though defend for your life against Manchester City is a difficult task to execute for 90 minutes, how are you going to do it? They have players that have a lot of quality. They can shoot from distance. Even Stones has scored on screamers from distance. They have top quality play. I'm not saying it's impossible, but I'm looking at probability and I can't just phantom it. It doesn't look real. It doesn't look real. I will be ecstatic. I will be full of joy, even though I'm not an Inter Milan fan, if Inter Milan can actually stop the treble. But let's be real. I am not optimistic Inter Milan can do it. I'm not. We know Manchester City are dying to get the Champions League trophy. They've lost. They lost to Chelsea 2 years ago, and this time they have the experience of losing, so they are coming well prepared. And I don't just see Inter Milan doing this miracle that all of us are hoping for. I don't see Inter Milan doing this miracle, but I hope something can pop up. It's just based on hope, and I don't think hope strategy is the best way of looking at things. So objectively, I think Man City will actually take a mickey on Inter Milan. I don't think Inter Milan can stop Haaland, De Bruyne, Bernardo Silva. Gundogan, who is on a roll, anything he touches turn to goal. He's scoring different kind of goals, improvising, scoring long shots, close range shots. Like, how do you stop this effective machine of a team? I don't see it. Let me know. Let me know if you think there's a chance for Inter Milan, because I don't see it. It looks like an Italian job, but this Italian job doesn't look like a kind of Italian job that will be completed. So if you ask me for a prediction, I'll give it a 3-0 to Man City. I think they'll be too strong physically, tactically, mentally for Inter Milan. I don't think Inter Milan have the player profile to stop Manchester City. I don't think they have the tactical knowledge to stop Man City. I don't just say it. Man City will be very resilient. They will press. They will harry Inter Milan. Man City will be all over Inter Milan like a rash, and I don't see how they can stop it. I'm sorry, I don't say it. I'm not saying it's impossible because football is a funny game, anything can happen. But logically, if we put all the cards and we analyze both teams objectively, let's be real, I don't see that chance. But like I said, football is a funny old fox, anything can happen. Like, share, subscribe. Let me know your opinion in the comment section. Let me know how the percentage chance for Inter Milan to get a victory against Man City. Maybe if the game stretches to penalty shootout, then the chances are high. Aside from that, during regulation time, I don't think the game will go into penalties. I don't think so. I just think Man City are so superior, they will not let the game get into penalties. Because when it gets to penalties, it's a lottery and anybody can win. I don't think Man City will let that. I think they'll finish the job during regulation time. So let me know what your prediction will be like in the comment section. And if you think there's a modicum of chance for Inter Milan, let me know. I just want to know. I could be wrong. Let me know in the comment section. Like, share, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one.